Guys, if you are sitting in your room and if you have pen and paper nearby, I would strongly recommend you to take your pen and paper to write down some important points. Maybe one or couple of points might help you to understand what I'm telling you, or else that might help you to do your process easier. Okay, so if you have any pen and papers or any notes or anything, so please try to keep it with you guys. So I used to maintain a notes when I enroll into any webinar or anything. So that brings us to quick recap whenever we need it. Yeah. So cool. Okay. Okay. First of all, I'm going to give you my introduction. So my name is Srinivas Reddy Bhavanam, and I have completed my bachelor's in India and from Vizag, and after that I worked for 3 years as a design engineer and site engineer, and also steel structural design engineer, and um, so couple of things. And I worked with many private projects and government projects and central government projects, and so many some freelancing works also I did when I back in India. And after that, finally, I was end up with the American company in India. So where we used to design a telecom towers. Okay, and so these AT&T and T-Mobile and Verizon. These people are my clients at that time when I was working in India to the American company. So there I used to familiar with some US codes and everything. So that gives me a lot of knowledge regarding the American culture. And so the one starting, unfortunately, so what I believe, India is not for a civil engineers, first thing. Okay. But America is for the software engineers. People may felt that America is for software engineers. But I was having a hard time to choose which country is the good for us. Okay, so then I was looking into Canada and USA in the both hands, and finally I have talked with a few people and my well-wishers or my brothers. My brother used to stay in here in USA, and when he's telling about US, and I asked him a couple of times, like, do we have any civil engineering opportunities in USA? He don't know, literally, he don't know anything about civil. He might, sometimes he said, like, I never seen any civil engineer here. But I thought there is no civil in USA. Literally, whatever in the last almost when I was back in India, after my bachelor's, I had a 3 years of experience, right? That time, I literally felt that India is not in USA. There is no civil engineering. That's our mentality was here. But literally, India, USA, it's a developed country, right? It's a developed country, and we have a well-established infrastructure. So at least we should imagine ourselves like if it is a developed country, why don't have a civil engineering? But what the main thing is, we don't have a network. People from civil engineering. That is the backlog for any student or any person. Okay, we don't know many civil engineers here in USA who came almost last 10 years back. Because of that, we thought that we don't have any civil engineering jobs here in USA, right? That's what happened to me, and I realized that when I came to USA, then I suddenly realized that, oh my God, it is not only for the civil engineers. America is the land of opportunity for everyone, not for us software engineers and not for a civil engineers, not for mechanical engineers. For everyone, America is the land of opportunities. That what we eventually understood, right? So, and nowadays, if anyone asks me, I'm a civil engineer. I did this so much hard work in India. So I would strongly recommend it. Don't go for another countries. Just come for a USA. So yeah, we can understand that because of the government and everything, it's a hard time for us. Definitely, I really agree with that. But it was not the same like this last 5 years, right? Or else last 3 years. Everything was smooth. And you don't know what's gonna be happening last next 5 years. We don't know where we will be in the next 5 years, but it's fine, and we have to be having a positive attitude towards our status or towards our working culture. But what I can suggest you always, just think that so today is our last day. I won't say in this way, but what I can tell you, so we have to improve ourselves. We don't have much time to learn the things. We have to learn everything quicker. Okay, so that is what I believe actually. If you learn everything will quicker, you will be a successful person within a less age or within a like less duration, right? If you are a successful person, wherever you go, you can build your career. You can start from the scratch. That's what I can suggest you guys. Okay, so coming to the point, and then after that, I talked with one person, and my brother connected with the one person from the transportation engineering, and my brother shared his contact number with me. And then after that, I talked with him, and he said one thing, guys. Okay, he said one thing literally. If you wanted to, if you want a status, just go for a Canada. But if you want a money and not important to the status, come for a USA. USA is far better than if you don't think about the status, so you will get a money here in USA. If you wanted to leave back, you can leave back with the money, not the status. So then I eventually decided, okay, whatever it might be, so I have to go USA. Then I came here, and after that, it's a hard time. I graduated from University of Houston. It's the hardest college, and it's the toughest course in structural engineering. Is the toughest course in University of Houston. People used to say that, but I would believe that if you are hard work enough and if you are passionate about one tool, nothing will be hardest for you. You would definitely sort out the things, and you will learn the things what required to in order to succeed. So that's what we did, and we have completed, but after within 1 year. Okay. So my friends and we almost all, I think almost 7 people in one classroom. That was never happened before and after. So only we came on the spot, I think 2022. Yeah, we came into the 2022. We are almost 7 people, and we all are like hardworking people. And within one year, so first semester onwards. You know one thing, I started my internship when I come here in the USA. When I landed on USA, after a couple of days, I just see the surroundings and everything, and then I started for internships. I got a call actually. So apparently, I got a call from one company, and they set up a meeting with me. And I just landing after landing, I was a F1 status right at the time. But I got a call, and they don't know whether I am a F1 student or am I eligible to apply for an internship. And then I asked them, so okay, so they did some interview, and they asked me what you worked in the last 3 years, and I told them this is what I did and this is what I am familiar with. These are the code books I used to design the structures and everything, and they are ready to give an opportunity. But they said one thing, just go back to IEEE and ask, would you able to work? And they said, I don't know, but they know it, right? They know very well. So whether a student can work or not. And they said, like, okay, go and talk with IEEE. If you found that there is a way to work as an intern, so just get back to us. And then I went to the IEEE and I asked them, and they said, you cannot apply after I mean, you cannot join any company within 1 year, or else at least you have to complete like 6 subjects at least. Okay, 6 subjects. So I was not in that state at that time. So okay, it's okay. I will again applying for this company once I completed 1 year. After second year, okay, so second semester, then I started applying for companies. Okay. And I started applying. Almost it took me a 6 months, guys. 6 months to get an internship. Now, one sad thing about nowadays, people are applying one month before they completing the graduation. How can it would be possible, guys? It's not a India. No one can encourage you, or no one can. help you much, right? But it's, I mean, in America, it won't work in that way. You have to be ahead, at least 6 months ahead to in order to get something. You cannot start 1 month before your graduation completed. It won't work in that way. You are not applying for, you are not having a CEO kind of responsibilities, right, in your resume. You are just ordinary one fresher or entry level employee for the company. Okay, they cannot decide you, and you cannot decide with just okay. 1 month is sufficient for me to apply for companies. And I used to mentor many people nowadays. Okay, I was fed up mentoring them. Why? Because everyone, but maybe they might have a 1 month to pass their graduation. Already they passed the graduation, completed their graduation, and they completed 2 months. Then at the time they reach out to me. Is there any opportunity, or else how can I get this internship? How can I survive in this marketing? And also they are asking me, is there any way to stop my clock? If you are not serious about yourself or your job search, so no one can help you. No one can. Even God cannot help you. This is what you have to keep in mind while you are applying, and where you have to be early starter, or you have to be early internship application. So nowadays people are not fan of internships, and even they don't know. But one thing I can say, I don't know how to apply for internships when I was there. But and even though I don't know, is this the right time to apply for after one semester? Is this the right to apply for internships? But my friends did because of the network. If you are surrounding with the right people, then definitely you will be the right person one day. If you are surrounded with the normal people, they won't let you do some things what you really wanted to do. These things you have to definitely you have to change yourself. Just because of my friends, and they got an internship. You know, one thing, one hardest thing, one undigested thing in the USA, or not in USA, anywhere in the country or global level. If your friend got anything, then definitely you will get a motivation. If you both not getting anything, okay, you are a happy and you are a chilling person. But if your friend got anything, and if he got some money, then you will strive for the money. If he got an opportunity, then you start for opportunity. That lead me to apply for internships. And I applied in the first semester itself, but it's fine. But I hold that process and again started applying for, and I got a couple of calls. But one thing I can tell you guys, we don't know how the opportunity will come and in which way the opportunity will come and grab you. But the job need only one candidate. Yeah. But the people are applying for that one job. So many candidates, but the job need only one candidate. How you will be in that one candidate? So that is the main important thing. Okay. Okay. So I hope, and then coming to my point, actually, I have a couple of things for you to present, and I will share with you in this end of the session. What you can understand, I'm going to give you the heads ups. You are going to see how we can prepare a portfolio in order to get a like job or internship, and also you can see how the resume template should be. How should we prepare a resume, and what is the best way to prepare a initial resume? Okay, and also I can give you many more insights regarding the job opportunities. Okay, so I'm damn sure about it. Okay, so let me start a bit, and then what happened here once I got an internship, it's almost like 6 months it took me to get into the internship. And then, when we are doing an internship, so you should not be worry about your sponsorship and everything. Why? Because when I asked interviewer or my president, and what about the sponsorship, they said one thing: we are too early to discuss those things, but we are offering the H1Bs for the candidates, but we are too early to discuss, but we have to see each other first. Then if we are aligned with our company things, and then we're good. We had that opportunity, but you don't have to ask anything. And but sometimes you have to see whether they can give it or not. Okay. So then after that, I got a full-time opportunity in the same company. And yeah, I used to work on a some buildings like wood buildings and concrete buildings and masonry buildings and steel structures. These are all kind of buildings we used to design in a daily based. So this is pretty much about myself, and let me walk you through
Can I ask you
the
a
next
question?
steps and how. Yeah, sure, you can.
So, mm, what was the job title? And I mean, you started working as a designer or site engineer, something like that.
Oh, at this point of time,
I mean, the very first job
my
you started
job role,
as a
yeah, my job role is a structural engineer, structural design engineer. We
okay,
used to design a buildings. Yeah.
using which software?
Oh, yeah. Let me cover you those things. Okay. So you are too early to
Okay.
ask these questions, but I will cover you everything. Okay. Don't worry about that. So meanwhile, once I get you into the flow, then I will tell you which softwares we are using and which software you should learn. So these things I would definitely
Understood.
cover you. I will give you a chance to ask you questions. Okay. Thanks, man. Thank you so much. Okay, guys. Next, let me go through next step. Okay. So as of my understanding or my research, 10 highly recommended ways to get an internship. Okay, 10 highly recommended ways. First one, find and list out the companies. And see, the companies is very important, right? When you are in a first semester or when you are in a second semester, third semester, fourth semester, even after graduating, you have to have some list of companies on your desk. Wherever your study desk is there, you have to have a companies list in the around USA. Nowhere, no state. Don't prefer the states or anything if you didn't have a proper job. Okay, just go and grab companies. And what you can do for finding out listing out these companies, I have a two ways, guys. Okay, or else three ways, or else five, four ways. I can tell. So you can many ways to get these lists. Okay, first one, we are almost having all our smartphones with us, right? Just open a Google and just type civil engineering companies or construction management companies nearby or in state of Texas or in state of somewhere. Okay, in state of Austin, like Atlanta. So wherever you want, so you can type a list of companies and just write down the companies. Okay, so writing it down, the companies will give you which company is right for you. Okay, so that is the main important thing. You have to have this kind of listing out all these companies. And the second thing is career phase. Okay, you are from one college and I am from another college in the Texas. Just imagine I am from the college from a Texas, but you are studying the college in Atlanta. Okay, two states. If you go colleges and if you attend the career fairs, before attending the career fairs, they might give you the list of the companies which is attending to the company career fair. So few people might be aware of those list, and they will keep the list and they will write down all the things which company do I need to go and pitch my resume or pitch my internship opportunity, like the ways of internship opportunities. This is how the people pitch. But some people will blindly wear the suits and everything, and they will go blindly and they will go and talk. That's a waste of time for us. You see, you might have a 2 hours in that career fair. Okay, you don't have a much time to waste your time, right? So it's a limited time, and that might be a one semester, one opportunity at a semester. So you have to go and talk with them based on their profiles. So what I will tell you to do, just if you are in a graduated mode or if you are in a first semester or second semester, third or fourth, just connect with your friends. Okay. So if you are in, I'm in Texas, you are in Atlanta, you are my friend. Okay. Why can't we both share this company list with you? Okay. You can share each other and you can see, okay, how many companies are in Texas? What are the companies are aligns with my job profile or my job requirements? Okay, or else what kind of job opportunities they have and how I need to get them. These kind of things you have to see. You got it? So hope you understood, right? So this is, and get many company list, or because those are the USA companies. Okay, you can, and then after that, what you have to do, and some organizations, ASCE and AISC, and these kind of organizations were there, right? And ACI. So if you go and check their websites, there also you can see many company lists, either a small company or a big company. Most probably in those organizations, you can see big companies, but that's fine. Okay, so you have to check those. But what I can tell you, when you have a list, my visa h1b.com, some website was there, right? I will show you that also. My visa gone, h1b something. If I was you, what I will do, I will have a list of the companies, and I will choose which company is best for me based on their website and based on the project they are working, and based on the department they are working. If they are from the civil engineering, or if they are from structural engineering, geotechnical engineering, these things I will look into first, and then I will select all the companies. And then what I can do, I will go my visa government dot some website was there, and we will figure it out which website is exactly, and I will check whether they applied any H1B in the last year or not. Do they applied any H1Bs on behalf of their company in the last year or not? That I will find first. If they applied a H1B, it means that they are offering a sponsorship. I will list that. Okay. So maybe just imagine I got 100 companies from different. Just imagine. Okay. And I will check my job profile alignability will be like a 50 companies. Okay. Then when I check into the some 10 companies, like 10 companies are only sponsoring H1B. Then my first preference is these 10 companies for a full-time employer. But if you are applying for an internship, no matter what, you could target all the 100 companies also. Why? Because internship is a particular duration. They don't need any shop. We don't need to have any sponsorship for these internships. It's okay. They wanted to fill the gap for that internship role, and they will hire you. They will give you some work, and once they're done with their internship period, they will say, "Okay, we'll left each other, and we will see in the future." That's it. Because of that, you will get some experience, and you will get a nice professional tag, did so and so company as an intern. So that would be a good that will help you to build your profile stronger, right? This is how you have to list out the companies first. Okay. So yeah, it's my apologies, I had a spellings wrong here in the companies. But yeah, start with small companies. And nowadays every people, but the many people are applying for a big companies. Are you having a CEO roles responsibilities in your resume? No, right? Why you are starting and targeting the small big companies? If you are applying for a big companies, eventually you will feel sad first. Okay, by looking, hey, we are sorry to intimate you, and we are moving forward with another candidate. This message, this mail will will makes us so much sad. First thing, if you are applying for the top companies, this is the message you eventually have to experience. Okay, we are moving for another candidate. We found a better candidate than yourself, and they are aligned with our company. These kind of things. Don't go with the top companies, but start with the small companies. Find out the small companies where they don't have a LinkedIn profile. Okay. So some small companies, they were end up with LinkedIn, or some companies end up with the LinkedIn, and some companies, it means that they might post their internship opportunities in a LinkedIn itself. But some companies will post their job opportunities in Monster or Indeed, or wherever they had any application or any kind of external some kind of websites or apps. Some companies, they will keep their careers in their website. There they might keep you one list of like, what I can say, so their job profile. Okay, we are looking for a candidate. Even you cannot see proper way of hiring the things in that particular website. And some companies, even they don't have any page, career page, right? Don't think that they don't have an opportunities if they don't have any career page. I hope you understood, right? Don't think if they don't have any page in their website, it doesn't mean they are not looking for engineers, guys. American companies, for one project, they are getting a huge revenue. They want to always build a team, but their sad part is they are not getting the right people, and or else they are not we are not reaching the right person, or else we are not reaching in the right way in order to get the exact person where we are looking for a job opportunities, who are able to give a job opportunities. This is what you have to keep in mind. So make sure, just if you haven't seen anything, you might see the contact number, right? I always tell my whoever come for me as a guidance or a mentorship, I told them just make a cold call. Okay. In India, if you make a call, hey, who gave you this number and why you are calling me? This kind of response you will get in India. Why? Because that's okay. That's a common thing in India. But here, no one can, no one can question you who gave this contact number and why you are calling to me. No one can question you in this way. They will you guys know about it, right? They will smoothly answer you. They are good at receiving, and they are good at saying a goodbyes also. So it's a good, right? So you can make a call and you can ask them, "Hey, I have seen your project, and it seems that you don't have any way to apply for internship opportunities in your website. Is there any way, or you guys are still having any positions left for my? I did my bachelor's here, graduation here in this nearby university. If you want me to, I can come for a in-person interview also. Why can't you talk in this way? If they had, they will ask you to share your resume, or they can directly tell you we don't have any opportunities. Sorry for that. We will get back to you whenever in the near future. Okay, but at least you got a quick confirmation, man. So you at least you feel happy by having a conversation, right? Why? Because you are applying for 150 companies, even you are not getting one response, and still they are already decided you are not fit for that. Still, you are waiting for a couple of months in order to entertain yourself, right? That's not the way we have to follow the society, right? You if you make a cold call and just talk with them, and top companies, see, just imagine any company, if you make a cold call, no PM can lift your call. Why? Because that company, that might be the receptionist number, right? The receptionist, in companies, in small companies, if they had any opportunities, so they definitely tell the receptionist to find out the candidates. Then you are going in front of them, and you are going to help them in order to get some profiles, right? So why can't you do in this way? I hope many people don't do this way, but I did that. I did that. I made a call, and I contacted people, and I asked them, and they asked me to share my resume. And one guy told me, okay, so when you are in the end of your semester, just contact me. I'm going to give you a job or kind of things. Okay. But if you are making a calls to the person like in the same city, they might ask you to come for an interview. Why can't you come for an interview and we will have some quick chat or quick talk? That is the best way. You can show your professionality, but at least in person you can perform better and you can grab the opportunity, right? So many ways. Okay. So this is how I want you to guys to start with the small companies. Just check whether they had anything or not. And one thing, okay, another one thing, check their websites. Okay. So, when we got a see, don't take me wrong if I am talking in this way. If you found any girl interesting in social media, what you will do? Definitely you check our Snapchat account and you will check our Instagram account. And if you found anything, if you wanted to cook something, you might found any good picture and you will respond that, hey, this was a nice picture and I'm happy to see this. And then she might reply you, right? But why we are not using that in a professional journey? Why can't you tell them, hey, I have seen your project in your website and that project was amazing. Or what kind of tools you guys use it to in order to complete that project? People are allowed to explain that. If you would ask a girl and where you got this picture, she is allowed to explain and how you got that dress or that was amazing. And she's definitely she might respond to you. Or else if you say hi and everything, so she may not. But if you send in the kind of messages, definitely she might tell you, hey, this is where I got, and thank you so much for your concern, or else compliment. That's right. And the same thing, and you can talk with the people in such a way that, okay, in such a way where they can respond you. Okay, you cannot directly ask, can I get an internship in your company or can I get a full-time job role opportunity? This is not how you have to connect with the people. You have to connect with the people by asking questions or by asking recommendations, by asking suggestions. This is what you have to do when you are in the starting stage, right? So just I hope you will keep these things in your mind and in order to refine your searching or kind of things in the next upcoming days. Hope this definitely might help you guys. Why? Because if you are talking about the website, if you just look into their website, you can definitely see projects, right? If you are passionate and if you want to understand about the project, just ask them to connect with the PM to ask about the project. And in deep, before that, you can see that project very well and you can understand the project and you talk with that guy. And that guy felt that he is interesting, he's kind of interesting guy towards the project. Why? Because he's not asking about the job, he's asking about the project. See how dedicated he are to understand the things or learn the things. Learned, and he had a courage or he had a dedication towards building the things. This is how the people can see yourself. If you directly ask a job, no one can help you. Why? Because everyone wanted to get the jobs here in USA. No one ready to give the jobs. Some people in our community or in our people, they are only the people who can refer you. They are not a deciding factors. But you have to reach in another way, okay, where you can build a relationship. Okay, so that's what I can suggest you guys. Try look into their website in deep and just find out interesting things and send a mail to the professional engineer. If you found one project and if the project was built by one of the professional engineer in that company, send a professional engineer message. I have seen that in a mail. I have seen that this project that was amazing project. And can you give us some insights and which tools you have used and what is the ways you have used, how you decided this brace connections or how you decided this out of plane loads and everything? So they feel very happy to answer you guys. Maybe the next time, then again, we'll come back and hey, is there a job opportunity you have? If he had, definitely might give you. But if you just imagine being a stranger, if you ask a job opportunity, they won't respond to you anyway. But being a well-known person, if you ask job opportunity, they will try to help you with that at least. Okay. So that's what I can tell you. And also another one important thing, guys, this is not in the list actually. When to send a mail. Guys, you know in USA, you can't send a mails in the Friday and you can't send a mails maybe in the Monday also. Okay. Why? Because just imagine all of the people who are hiring, they are the professional engineers. Professional engineers means they are very busy with their meeting schedules and designing work and guiding the team and everything. Okay. Even we literally didn't get a chance to talk with a professional engineer when he is too much busy in one day. Maybe we have to wait another day for to talk with him, or else we might get another piece to help you on the process. Okay, but sometimes we won't get it. But these people are very busy with these meetings. Okay, they literally didn't get a chance to catch you when you sent a message. Okay, you have to understand when they can potentially respond. What is the best time or what's the best day? Some companies, even this in our workflow, in civil engineering workflow, in Friday they might don't have any meetings in offices. Why? Because everyone is on Friday weekend mode, right? So that's why they don't have meetings. Maybe that time is the in the morning time. It's not like evening. If you send a evening in the mail, and you like, they might lose you for the next Monday. So you have to see which is the available time for them. Okay. And so you have to connect in that way, and the find the tools they are working and learn. So what I can tell you, when you are seeing the projects and you can see which tools they are using, okay, so why can't you start learning the tools? And learning the tools doesn't help you guys. What I can tell you, learning a tool doesn't help you. You have to work on it. You have to start working on the real time projects. Okay. For that, I will show you in a couple of minutes. I will show you how you can prepare a portfolio with the real-time projects, or else whatever the projects you worked. And many people nowadays, the fancy thing is that many people complete the LinkedIn online course. Why? Because that is a free course. If you enroll into any good college, and they will give you a LinkedIn free, what is that? Yeah, free account, right? So we will get a free account, and then we'll complete nicely. We'll complete how we completed our license exam. We'll complete that course and keeping it as fancy status. And yeah, I have completed so and so workshop or course. Do you think, or else don't you know? People know about this process. People will just blindly watch, and then they will complete the certifications, and they thought that it's a she got a certification or not. Everyone knows about it, guys. No one, if you really learn something, you build something. That's what I mean. My all suggestion is learning. Don't stop with learning. Show what you learn. How can you show what you learn? Without working on anything, you cannot show what you learn. So whatever the things you learn in any online or anywhere, show that, work on that. Just a small part, anyway, no worry. Okay, just having a small part is also enough. Show that. Okay, if you showing in that way, so that we called as a portfolio. Okay, that portfolio. You know one thing, these architects back in India, if you see any architect, everyone had their portfolio in their LinkedIn's. Every architect had their portfolio. Why? Because they have to show their self. Whatever the things they built or they learn, they have to show it. By looking their portfolio, we can understand that this guy learned the software and this guy worked on the software. This is the results he got. So I was going to work on these things, and yeah, he's the right candidate for me. That's they will decide, companies. Why can't you have a own portfolio, guys? Nowadays, everyone had an Instagram account. Everyone had a WhatsApp, right? Why can't we have a professional portfolio for us? And you know one thing, no one can talk to you about this. Why? Because, and no one can ready to do this. Why? Because portfolio is all about telling yourself, or else showing your, it's like a showcase, right? You have to do some show in this market. Otherwise, no one can care about you. Okay, showcase. If you don't have anything to showcase, how can you show? You cannot show, right? If you don't have anything to showcase, then try do something to showcase yourself. Okay, just imagine if we are hiring any photo editor. Okay, or else just think about it, and however we are reviewing it. So suppose if you wanted to buy one product, you have to review it, right? You have to check the reviews, right? That is the showcase, and he used that project, and he used that product, and he showcased himself. Okay, this is a nice project, then you will take that, right? So then the same way, you have to showcase your work. And learning doesn't help you to get the jobs. Everyone can learn. If you found any people, they will keep you all the nice fancy software list of fancy software. I got this, I know this, I know this, I know this. People know this. Okay, whatever the things you know, people know this. How you got this, people know this. Why? Because everyone came from that phase of the life. Okay, but it's hard to find who is the dedicated guy who spent their time and sweat and hard to learn the things. By showing this, showcasing work will tell tell them I put my sweat and heart in this to get these skills. So this is how you have to showcase and get your certifications. Okay, so nowadays some people might think that okay, these certifications, yeah, same thing. Certifications also few people get it from OSHA. Yeah, if you are a construction management students, I don't know how many people are from construction management here and how many people are from structural engineering here. But if you are a construction management, everyone can complete OSHA, CMTI, and Procore, and everything you will complete. How can a person really understand that you know any every OSHA standards or not? See, some things definitely I agree with that. Some things will come from the experience. It doesn't come from the learning. But whatever the minimum things you need to survive in the market or to start your journey, you have to have some experience, right? You have to have some skills. That skills matters. Okay, if you talk about OSHA while we are working OSHA, okay, you might see many people are working in a companies and they already passed their OSHA and they had experience. Have you ever in OSHA, in if you got any question or if you have anything that doesn't understand makes you to understand, why can't you send a picture of that and why can't you send it to any working professional in the industry in LinkedIn? Ask him, sir, I was having some hard time to understand this. Why can't you help me with understanding this? That's where you can build an interaction. No one can ask you. You think that it's OSHA is mainly for the certification. It's not a certification, guys. Once you're done, once you went to the company, once you are were in a site, and you have to follow this all the OSHA standards. If you haven't understand it and if you haven't utilized it and how we will use this OSHA, that doesn't help you. And nowadays people won't hire you because of these OSHA standards, right? Do they? I don't think so. They won't hire you based on only OSHA certificate. They will hire you many factors. Okay, and if I ask you construction management students, so they would stay and they would say they don't need a FE, fundamentals of engineering. You know one thing, guys. So, but the saddest thing is, and here people are not like some people might don't give you a guidance when to take a when to start your fundamentals of engineering course. I always suggest you when you are in a study mode, finish this. There is no excuses or excuses. So when you are in study mode, just finish it. That's it. If you skip the study mode, then definitely it's a hard time for you to prepare any company. You see why? Because see, some people had many years of experience. That means that they lose their other subject knowledge. Why? Because they are mainly focusing on. If you can see, if you are if you are one thing, if you are working on one thing, you definitely forget another thing on that particular duration, right? And in order to get that skills, you have to revise again and again. Then again, you will remember the things and you will keep it. So if you are in a study mode, and it's a one good thing is, guys, right now the people who are in, I don't know how many people are here. So more or else you have already you are a fresh meat, just imagine. Okay, so it's a fresh meat, you can mold yourself however you want. Okay, if you go and start preparation FE, then simply you can simply understand the things and you can simply relate with your back bachelor's subjects and you can get this knowledge at least. Okay, and you can just imagine it's FE is having a handbook. There is every formula, but you have to use that formula and you have to keep that formula in the question they given. But there might be a trick in the questions, multiple choice questions. There they might use the two formulas. You thought that those two formulas will work and one easy formula will get, and you thought that okay, so I got this formula and it's a easy formula. Why he gave you a easy question? And there might be a trick in that question. You didn't understand the trick, but then you applied the first easy formula, but that is related to the hardest formula in the bottom. Then you lose a 1 mark. That is the only the toughest thing in a fee. But what I can suggest you, start your preparation. Okay, start your preparation when you are in a study mode. Why? Because if you lose the study mode because of the work environment, you might be busy learning the, like, you might be aligning with your skills regarding the industry. So in that case, you might definitely forget these subjects, guys. So I would strongly recommend you. So people, when we came here, people always talk about the internships and these things. People won't talk about start your preparation on FE. That's why we got a early career and we got a early jobs, and we are always thinking about the jobs and learning the skills, learning the tools which we are doing a daily based, and we miss the pattern. That's why it took time. So still now, see, even when you are internship, you are a free bird. But you thought that whatever the work we did, that's what we think that we generated a millions of revenue for the company, and we were in like still on saturation stage. Then you have to take the time. If you join an internship, just spend a couple of hours to tackle with this preparation and just give a exam. And after this internship, you might apply for another company, and where you can show, hey, I got a internship experience and I got a FE exam and I passed my FE and I was a EIT right now. And you can decide your salary. You can ask them this much salary I'm expecting it. Okay, would you able to give? If they say no, yeah, okay, light. And also, again, you can tell them, I'm going to prepare my for PE also. I will definitely get in within 2 years. Okay. So then in this way, they can trust you and they can give you the salary, whatever your expectations. They will meet you your expectations. If you doesn't tell them confidently, they won't give you the offer, right? So this is how you have to tackle with them. Okay, so I can suggest you start your preparation when you are in study mode. Okay, don't skip this. Certifications required, but yeah, get the certifications, required certification. Please showcase. But FE is the one thing no one can, many people can got easily. But you will the person. If you are in a right pattern, okay, then definitely it will help you guys. Okay, so and apply in a websites. Okay, so apply in a websites and LinkedIn and Monster and everything. Okay, so and one important tip for you guys. If suppose just imagine I have a, so one I don't, I wanted to tell you in this way. I got a one person, and so she applied for a company, and she got an internship scheduled, and then she contacted me in the before the day, just one day before she contacted me. I need your guidance regarding the tomorrow's interview. Okay, but it's a less time. Okay, I can tell you few things. Okay, straightforward, gunshot few things. What I applied in my life, that is the same things I told her. Okay, only one thing I told her. Just read their roles and responsibilities. First thing. Okay, when you are applying it, you might had a roles and responsibilities in that job description, right? Just find out all the roles. If you found that six roles and responsibilities, and write down what is your skills on the roles and responsibilities. If they are looking for if they're simply having a AutoCAD, okay, they said like the candidate needs to be professional in AutoCAD. I told her, so if you found that responsibility, and tell them before asking, first question would be they will ask you to introduce yourself or let us know about yourself. Just explain that. In the process of that, in the end, okay. So after one, before going to end this, so you might had a conversation in this way. Whatever the roles and responsibility they kept it. Just read all the one by one roles and responsibility. Tell them how much good you are in that role or responsibility. If just imagine, okay, if I have a two roles and responsibilities or three roles and responsibilities, okay, so four roles and responsibilities. Let me tell you how I pitch myself, okay, in terms of the market and in terms of the HR. If they had a roles and responsibilities AutoCAD, hey, I have seen that you had a roles and you are looking for the candidate who had a good experience with AutoCAD. But the last 3 years, I worked with this AutoCAD and I did a multiple projects. So it believes that I'm the right candidate for this roles and responsibilities. I am right candidate for uh, this position. And also, I have seen that you guys are working on a Revit and you are looking for the candidate who had a good experience with Revit. And in the last project or last 1 year, I got a chance to learn this Revit, and I work with the multiple projects, and I learn the things, and definitely I can do a better if I get this opportunity. And there is another one. It's a something structural related. I don't know the software. First thing, okay, just imagine. I don't know the software. Hey, I have seen that you are looking for the RAM structures, but to be frank, I'm not good at RAM structures. But I was familiar with the software. It's a ETABS. ETABS is the same kind of software. As you know, the patterns is same, but there might be a difference in the workflow. Okay, the same software, but there is a workflow. If I would go through the some tutorials or some lectures, definitely I will understand this RAM as well. Why? Because I have a past experience with the ETABS. Those both are same, and I already looked into the RAM software, and I have seen that the process is the same in ETABS and RAM. If I get a chance to go through the tutorial, then I can quickly understand, I can quickly learn, and I can quickly perform my daily duties. Okay, and if they are looking for the candidate, and you just imagine the fourth point would be communication skills or else team leading skills. Just imagine team leading. Okay, so you are looking for the candidate who had a team building skills. And when I was in my 10th grade or my inter or my bachelor's, i was a I was a person who can organized one cultural festival in my college, and just almost so 10,000 students are attended that, and they feel very happy. But the entire event was organized me as a team lead, so I got a good leadership skills as well. That's it. This is how you have to pitch yourself. Just read the roles and responsibilities, write down your strengths, and just align with that roles and responsibilities. Give a pitch. They won't ask you another questions, but she told you the same thing. Okay, so she told after that, so she followed the same thing, guys. Okay, and after that, she made a call. Srinivas, whatever the things you said, I told the same thing, but there is no another question from them. She told when I was surprised actually. So that worked me for me. That worked for me actually, but I don't know it will work for someone. But definitely, if it's a pattern, definitely it work for everyone. Why? Because candidates they are looking for the, if they keep the roles and responsibilities, make sure you have to work on that only, right? If you prove that you are good in those roles and responsibilities, then that's good. They feel you are confident, and you already explain that you are not good in what they are looking, but you are good in something else, but that is also same thing. Then she simply told like, Srinivas, whatever the things you told, I followed the same thing, and I got a good response. Thank you so much for that. She got an internship. That's it. There is no another question from them, and they simply asked, when can you join? I was surprised with that first thing. So she was very happy. But see, this is how you have to tackle with them. Okay, and then no sponsorship for internships, as I told you, but you have to check, is that company is really having a sponsorship or not. Before, even before applying it, you have to check it. Okay, make sure, keep that in mind. Okay, I hope, okay, so I hope I covered all 10 highly recommended ways to get internship. So I might get you all your questions once I am done with a couple of minutes. So please bear with me. And then, okay, so one thing, where we are lagging in terms of building a connections. Even you guys not talking with your professional goals, anyone who had an experienced candidate. Okay, you are just simply thought that you are perfect enough, or else you might handle all the situations. But just imagine these situations, the roles and responsibilities. I helped one girl, as I told you, this roles, this this trick, or else this process I used in my, I think almost like 2020. Okay, 2021 I used it, and 2024 I told her to use it. Said I got a job at that time, and she got a job at this time. That experience matters, guys. You have to connect with the experienced people in order to get some insights. Experience makes man perfect, or practice makes man perfect, but experience will help us. Okay, someone's experience definitely lead our success also. So that's what I can tell you. For that, what you have to do, you have to connect with the people. Okay, it's not like you can simply uh, sit and think about that. So in that case, I would already strongly suggest you to guys to connect with some engineers who are in USA. Okay, Here you can see many people are in USA. So here you can see he's a geotechnical construction engineer and 7 years of experience. He's working all these softwares. He's working in city of Houston. City of Houston is working in that company. Like City of Houston has the department, right? So he's working for that. And here you can see New Mexico construction manager and Procore, Viewpoint, and man. So if they had a 6 years of experience, they have seen many things, and they had a well established career. And you can see so many there. And so you here you can see 7 years of experience in New York, and he's working in the company. And he worked in Dubai also, and he is a construction inspector, and he's working in here and Connecticut and Berlin, and so many global engineers are here in this platform. Let me show you the platform. And Toronto, Toronto. Okay, sorry, Toronto. So Canada. So he's working as a structural project engineer, 5 years of experience. And Australia, Melbourne. You have to connect with the people. Without connecting the people, you cannot get all what you need. Even I am also ready to connect with the people. And if I was, yeah, I was passionate about some business and this kind of things, I used to talk with the people and I wanted to talk with the people. Then only I can, their experience will definitely help me. I always ready to keep my notes and whom to talk today or whom to talk this weekend. So I used to have my notes to connect with them. And in terms of the civil engineering also, I used to talk with the people to learn from them. So you cannot sit ideally and think that everything will come in front of you. So don't take me, my words are hard, but this is what I believe I experienced with the people. So that's why I'm telling you to just keep these things in your mind. It might be a first time for you guys. And I had a YouTube channel and I had a Instagram, and these numbers were changed. And in civil engineering Instagram, we have a 25K subscribers also. That's fine. Okay. So, but if you can connect with me as well, and I am also giving a personal guidance sessions. I used to write all the people's list of things. Okay, what they did, and if someone need my mentorship, and I used to write them all their professional background, everything. Why? Because I have to concisely give a suggestions to them. Okay, so this website will it's a wonderful website, guys. Wherever if you want to connect with any person, you can connect with them. Okay, this website definitely give you the insights to connect with the people. So try connect with the people and build your network, and that will help you guys. Okay, so I'm going to show you the resume building and some yeah. If you want me to show this website, here you can see it's like one-to-one mentorship study for abroad, and here you can see some influencers also. These all are our USA and world influencers. You can see many people here, and also you can see so some people response why they joined as a Beacon Globe as a mentor. So he is a senior associate, 7 years of experience, full stack developer. Okay, and she is a senior supply chain analyst, 8+ years of experience. This is see how the people are ready to share their knowledge, but we are not ready to share get their knowledge or get their experience. And here you can see connect with abroad working professionals. You can see many people telecommunication engineers and everything. You can concisely select which one you need the USA people and state, which state you are looking for. Whatever the states we have here, from the state we have engineers. Okay, or else you need a civil engineers, and you can see, and you need a construction engineers or something, so you can pick those people. Okay, this is how you can search. And also if you want to connect with the fellow job recently secured job candidates, and you can go down here, and you can see this guy is working in a construction management, and he got a job recently. He completed his bachelor's in master's in Illinois Institute of Technology. And so people are, and he is artificial intelligence in Canada, and this many people are here, and he is working as a GIS. He come for a this person come for a master's and 1 year master's. He completed 1 year master's and he got a job. He's working on GIS right now. And this GIS, he is an aeronautical engineer back in India, but he joined civil engineering. And right now, this GIS is the civil engineering tool also. Okay, you can choose the people, and you can choose the country, and you can choose the state. And if you wanted to find the people, and you can find the people. Okay, that is how you have to connect with the people. Okay, so this is the best platform for you guys to utilize it. And let me quickly get back to that and my some portfolios. I wanted to show you resume, how the resume format should be. Okay, so just give me a couple of minutes. I'm going to wrap it up this one. So, and see, full name. Always try to have this portfolio in this way, guys. Resume in this way. I don't want to touch these things. It might. Okay, just give me a minute. Yeah, okay. So it's taking time. Still, I had a portfolio. How can you build a portfolio? And I have a demo slides for you guys. Just bear with me for a couple of minutes. Okay, so see this. First thing, first thing, in USA, you have to add a one-page resume. You know one thing? When I came here for the first career fair, I went with the three papers, guys. Three papers, single resume with three papers. But my friends told it, what you are doing? Are you distributing any pamphlets here? And my friends asked me, hey, what should I do? I don't know how to skip these points. Then eventually I understood, array, you cannot bring the India here, and it's a USA, so people don't have a time to read all the things, and you have to concise your resume, and you have to get it one page. And when I was working on one page, the A4 is not fit for me. The A4 size is not fit for me. I would suggest you guys go with the letter size. Okay, letter. If you have a letter, you will get a higher size where you can keep all the things. Just see how I kept it. It's not a A4 size anymore. It's a letter size. It's simply one page, and you can get this thing, and you can within one page, and you will get all the things. Okay, and then full name, location, you have to add it, and yeah, these all things basically you know it, and you know already how to edit these resumes. But make sure particular things you have to care about. And summary, yeah, we are good at writing the summaries, and we will definitely show that. And education, definitely show your education details, like university and the coursework, guys. This coursework, you can keep the coursework which is highly important for the industry. You don't need to keep all the coursework. So whatever the things you did, some other things, you don't need to keep it here. But make sure when the person is looking for your resume, he might be working on a steel structures. Just imagine, okay? In that case, he might see if a person had a coursework in steel in their graduation. So okay, I am looking for this candidate. If you keep a steel structure here, then he can identify that okay, he had a coursework, that's a good for me. Then he will make a call and he will had a conversation, how much good you are into the steel structure, these kind of things they will let know. Okay, and these dates and everything, okay, that is a coursework you have to importantly you have to go. But if someone is from the software background, and if they took their graduation in software, and if they wanted to switch from software to civil engineering at this point of time, I would always suggest them to your education. It's okay, you can keep like a graduate instead of structural or civil engineering. You can keep a IT, information technology, but just add only one letter, but rest of the thing should be aligned with the civil engineering if you wanted to come to the civil engineering. Don't keep your software projects here in this resume. That won't help you anymore. Okay, so these things you have to keep. And professional skills, you have to add some company, like some industry standard things, right? So knowledge, IS codes and US codes, and also tools, ETAB, SAFe, StatPro, and Resa 3D, TNX Tower, and MATLAB, Adabacus. Okay, so if you learn these things, definitely you can keep it. But keeping it here, it doesn't help you guys. I can tell you. Okay, I'm gonna show you what we have to do. Okay, in the next portfolio, you can see some projects from this. Okay, and being familiar with the drafting, and drafting is very important. AutoCAD, Bluebeam, and Revit. These are the very important, highly skills. Excel sheet is also main important thing, guys. Okay, and building information modeling. I was in bachelor's. I joined with this building information modeling also at that time. But yeah, see how the people kept the resume here, building information modeling. This is and experience. You could keep a experience, company name and role and where you worked and which duration you worked. Okay, and you can show that clearly. 4 points is enough. 4 points is enough for you. And then another company, if you work with any other company, so just keep that and highlight those points where you worked, what you worked, just highlight those. Don't keep a like normal, every text is same. Highlight the bold points where person can quickly catch those points. Okay, they can see it. That's good, right? And then academic projects, if you work with any projects or campus internships and anything, you can keep these things here. Okay, and achievements. See, the rest of the things, no one is perfect in resume, guys. No one's resume is far good enough to guide someone's resume, but it's all about you, about yourself showing on a one page. Okay, so but you have to follow the pattern at least. That pattern help you, but in the one time you can keep achievements or you can keep some other things also. That's not a problem. It doesn't mean that you have to keep achievements only in this in the bag, in the last lines. It's all about you yourself. Okay, so but at least you have to be concisely explain what they are looking for. If you are an engineer, they will look you at your experiences and your skills. Those must be should, and you can keep hobbies here also. But if that hobbies aligns with the company's culture or anything, that would be good. If you are good in dancing, why can't you keep the dance here? That's okay. People can see, oh, he's a good dancer. Like at least that is people wanted to know about yourself also. Your personal means doesn't mean like family names and friends names and everything. Okay, this means like something which you achieved over the time and something you had some skill. That those things you have to showcase. Okay, and I can suggest you guys based on this resume and this demo resume, and when we run through VMock is a tool where it can give you concisely how your resume was. If you see based on this, if we run this VMock, we got a 84 score. Okay, it means that this is a nice pattern. Okay, it will give you impact and presentation and competencies and everything. Okay, give a scoring of 84. Getting 84 is a hard task in VMOX. Okay, so try use this platform and where you can get the things. Okay, things, and that's a good vmock.com, and use after work and website, and then 84 by 100 is a good, and it will suggest you where you have to change the names and how you have to change it won't help you to publish. If the vmock see published 2 times, it will tell you to change this published to another word, and it will give you a suggestion which word is a good for that same uh, same word. Okay, that's one thing. And again, I kept a few things here again. And if you wanted to connect with the industry working professionals, here you can see United States and America, and then you can see Canada and Australia people. And let's connect one to one, get a guidance. We connect globe.com. Okay. So this definitely help you guys, but build your connections. Don't simply keep ideally and don't start your own, but you need anyone need a support, external support. This is a good support for you guys. Okay, before that, so you might keep something like I have learned so and so skills and FE passed. If you pass the FE, you can keep it. And if you doesn't pass FE, just if you pass FE, you can keep that I have passed the FE and I am preparing for my PE exam here in this achievements or something. So that will give a confidence to the candidate who is hiring you. So it means that you are a confident person, and you already started a preparation of PE. At least I should hire you. Okay. So if you see any website, any job opportunities, they will definitely ask you. People need to have a PE. See, even they are not asking you a fee, guys. They are asking directly PE. It's It's okay. Why? Because we are from India. We don't know what is FE. So that's why we waited so long to take this FE, but we don't have a PE. But at least if you got your FE, start preparing for a PE. Keep a PE. But if you haven't passed your FE, or else if you are preparing for FE, you can keep FE here at least. I am preparing for FE. Next 6 months, I would get this FE. Or else you can narrate yourself. So that is how you have to do the things. And if you want to, okay, so yeah, the next portfolio, how you have to create a portfolio. Okay, so cover letter and portfolio, it's fine, don't keep three things. Cover letter, so you can keep the cover letter in this way. Okay, so dear hiring manager and kind of things, and some experience and what we got and kind of things. Okay, so that's enough, and no one can give you the jobs with cover letter, only cover letter. That will also help the person to scrutinize your profile or resume. Okay, and they have to see three, four things. Just imagine while you are going for a marriage, you would see three, four things in a girl, right? You cannot decide only based on one particular aspect. You have to see three, four layers of security check should be there, right? So that's why if you found that she had a good money in some time, so okay, so she reached my alignment. Okay, then another scrutiny. She is a cared person or not. These things, it's a scrutiny process. You have to give them most of the information, and then they will scrutinize your resume, and they will scrutinize, okay, this, they will finally feel that this is the right candidate for me. That is the main thing. Okay, hope you got my point. Okay, so this is how you have to keep it. Architectural project, see, the person kept it. He worked on a G+1 residential building. So architectural projects. Okay. And residential. See how we created and they kept it here. Hey, just showed it. And this we are going to send it to the client, the person who is hiring. Okay. If you sent this directly, if you are a person from this is yours. Okay. What I can believe, oh, you are good in AutoCAD. Why? Because he already drawn something. He is good in AutoCAD. Okay, my AutoCAD requirement is gone. I'm good. Okay, he is no AutoCAD. Yeah, I need this candidate. So first level of deciding. Okay, good. And then again go there and you can see the things here and again here and see Revit projects. Okay. Nowadays, industry companies are working on a Revit. If you worked on same thing, and see, keeping the I learned Revit doesn't help you guys. Okay. Build this kind of small project. It's not a big project, guys. As see, we have to spend, I think, almost one day to get this. This one project might help you to get a lakhs of rupees salary, right? That's hardly take me 1 day or 2 days to build it. Or else it might take you to, if you learn from the right persons, then definitely it take me too much time for me. But if you learn from the right candidate, then definitely it doesn't take too much time. Okay, and you can see same thing, project Revit project and Revit some architectural building and all the first floor and south elevation, foundation and ground floor and room legends, everything we have given here. Okay, and structure. Okay, that's it. So person who is a hiring manager can understand that, okay, he is also good at Revit. Why? Because I have seen his projects. Okay, I believe that these projects were done by this person only. Okay, so this is the right candidate to talk. First to talk. Okay, it's not like deciding, just to talk. And here, commercial building. So if you might be working on many undergrad projects, guys. You have to showcase that. You have to show them where you worked. See, this is a one project. It's a structural engineering project. Then person can understand, okay, he had a drafting experience, he had a structural experience, and he's the right candidate for me. Okay, you can see G plus 5 story building and G plus 5 story building side elevation and G plus 5 story residential building, and see all the loads. And person can, the hiring manager can understand, okay, he know how to calculate the loads and everything. Okay, and drafting. So drafting is very important here in USA, guys. Okay, and they can see plinth beam layout. This is what we prepared, and RCC details and typical slab reinforcement and everything. And here we clearly prepared all the drawings. See, many days of experience will give you these things. But if you start building your skills and learning things, at least you could make one beam. You don't need to produce all these drawings. Just one beam is also enough for someone to understand you learn something. Okay, structure, these things, and structural detailing, yeah? Staircase, and then under water tanks, and this is a dairy, one dairy, architecture, side elevations, and everything. You can see storage, trusses, putting column layout, and everything. You can see here, and then you can see here pre-engineered metal buildings, PEMB. PEMB is having a huge demand here in USA. And then steel structure modeling. Okay, we have to show all these works. You can see this. So G plus 6-story building and step by architectural project, column layout, ETAPS model, and ETAPS model live loads and design loads. And then we show them, analysis we done, and we created a drafting. Then person can understand he had a designing skills and drafting skills. Is the right candidate for us. And project execution. They can understand he had experience with the execution project also, project execution also. It means that we can confidently send him to the site to review our projects. Then they feel they can understand this, and they can feel that you are the right candidate. Okay, and one more thing, guys, one important thing, and I'm going to take you with some questions. Okay, so learning tools doesn't help you if you didn't prepare this kind of portfolios. I always suggest you to prepare a portfolios. Once you start learning, start preparing a portfolio. So small things will enough. Okay, you don't need to prepare a big things. Okay, so just a small things. And so many people are asking me, where can I learn these things? So I hope you guys might know about it, and people who are having me in Instagram, so you might know about it. Here you can see many softwares. Bhavanams U2C, it's a trusted platform. It has been 7 years in this industry, and we have the Bhavanams U2C trained almost 10,000 students all over, not only students, working professionals. And you can see almost 50% of the 10,000 people will be the working professionals. Why? Because they want to excel their careers. And people in the students, if you ever ask any person, so they definitely might know about Bonum C2C. Okay, so it's a trusted platform. Here you can see many people from the industry, not a single like IIT gold medalist, and people who had a good experience. They created a courses here. If you go down here, and you can see AutoCAD. I created this AutoCAD. I am glad to say that I have covered everything here. But because I spent my most of the time to learn AutoCAD when I was in third year itself. And I went to pujaris and I met pujaris and I asked them how to read this Vastu, how to understand this Vastu. I covered this few things here in this course. That's gave me a lot of knowledge at the time. Then I keep all my knowledge. I shared all my knowledge here, and here you can see fundamentals of engineering. And we recently started a batch. You can see we almost helped almost 300 students, I think, from the people who are in USA. 300 students enrolled many fundamentals of engineering course. So few people got their FEs also. I hope you might know about it. But so you can review it and you can talk with the team and you can see how they created and how we are organizing it, and we are giving almost all recorded sessions we will give you, and also live sessions daily, 1 hour session in the evening, and then mock tests you can get it in that. And you can feel free to reach out. And every subject we covered, all the 14 subjects, and we covered everything. Three people are covering this course. If you see their profiles, so two people are from USA, and they passed their FE, and they are preparing for a PE at this time. And one person who is a get ranker. Here you can see Mr. Chandravardhan is the project executive engineer and MTech structural engineering IIT. Okay, and he's Manidhar, project engineer at NYC, and he had a 4 years of experience, and he is preparing for his PE right now. And this Madhav, and he is MSc civil engineering, and so three people are covering this course, and people were happy with our courses, and people referred their friends. So that's why you got a 300 people. Just imagine. So that we are good, giving a good content. So for them, if you click on the content, and you can see all the subjects what we covered, and everything you can see it here. And in the here in itself, and many people are charging more prices, but we are far beyond their prices, so that's why we got a good response. And I think so many people are from here also, they already joined the course. But yeah, this is a good thing, and this is recently started this course, and a fifth batch, and so only 2 sessions were completed so far. Here you can see economics, and you can see 8 videos. If you go there, and we covered all the handbook very well and thoroughly, and statics, just watch it, and if you didn't feel happy within 7 days, they will refund you as well. If you feel okay, this so I don't find a good content here, they will refund you. We don't want to lose you. We want to guide you, we want to bring you to the next level with our experience at least. Okay, so and if you wanted to learn remaining skills also, here you can see it's the recorded sessions. Here you can see all the content. So yeah, if I click on here and click on content, all the subject videos you can. If you don't have a time, start applying, start enrolling this kind of course, and you can start learning this. All the videos were there. Okay, 1 year you will get access. And if you within 1 year, if you wrote and if you failed, even after 1 year, just reach out to us, and we will give you access for you for the next 6 months. Okay, we wanted to help you guys to succeed in this USA. So that's the main our motto. And if you go down, and let me show you some other important software, guys. See, one thing I can trust, I can tell you to trust. So nowhere in like some in the market, you cannot see this much of reliable source. Almost, I can bet you guys. Why? Because this many working professionals and Revit. This is the excellent course, and you just watch it, you will believe it. Okay, and SketchUp, 3ds Max. She is architect. She is an interior designer, and ETAP static. I explained it. ETAP's Dynamics is IIT Roorkee gold medalist, guys. IIT Roorkee gold medalist. Right now, he is working on a Medas software as a technical trainer. He used to come America for 2 to 3 days to give a lectures to the professional CEOs. He created a course. Just if you are a structural, well-known structural engineer, you wanted to be, you have to be good in the dynamics. So in order to apply the nonlinear analysis and pushover analysis, these kind of things. So this guy is a top-notch professional in that. Okay, and safe, you can see senior structural engineer, safe out stat pro. Guys, here in USA, even though if you are a construction management student, you can apply for the structural engineer. Structural engineer, we don't have a people in structural engineers. That's why we all got internships when we completed the first year of masters. All my 7 friends got internships, same city. Even we are working as a full time in the same city. Everyone, if they lose their job or if they completed the internship, within 1 month they got another job opportunity. Why? Because scarcity of structural engineers. Even though you can also come structural engineers if you are passionate enough, if you are trained enough to learn the things. This stat pro, it's we covered a pre-engineering metal buildings in this. In USA, it's a huge opportunity for pre-engineering metal buildings. Here we covered both USA codes and IS codes, both RCDC. This is also excellent course. And here you can see Idea Statica. He is the person worked for the world tallest tower. Anyone know about world tallest tower? Upcoming tallest tower? I'm sure you guys.
Yes. In Saudi Arabia?
So the Zedda tower, the
Yes,
Zedda.
yes.
So he worked for that building and he created a course in our Bhavanams C2C. Okay, and Tekla structures. He is right now working in Dubai, and the Tekla structures here also. So many people contacted me and they said me I got a job in Tekla. That's a good software, guys. Definitely, that's worth spending a time to learn this. And Medas, if you so in USA, bridge engineering had a huge demand. Why? Because wherever you go, you can see a bridge, right? Wherever you go, you are touching any city, you can see the bridge. And also, you one thing you have to keep in your mind: every 3 years, they have to do inspection. Every bridge needs to be having an inspection. That's why they're having a recurring job opportunities for the people who are having a demand. This guy, IIT Gold, IIT alumni, and he is working in a Delhi. He is a top notch in Midas in bridge designs. He worked for a world. In India, we had a huge bridge. I don't know what the name is, but he worked, and he is also working for Durgam Cheru Tower, guys. Durgam Cheru Bridge, we have it, right? So that bridge he worked. So he when he worked for that, he was in L&T, so that's why he worked. Same bridge in Durgam Cheru Bridge, how you can design, we explained here. That's it. Geotechnical. He is IIT Kanpur gold medal. He is IIT Kanpur gold medalist. This guy is Roorkee gold medalist, and this guy is a Kanpur gold medalist. And he created a course on geotechnical. We are going to create another course on geotechnical. So this we have a huge demand, and here you can see PCM, pre-construction management course. He is working in a USA and he worked in India and Navis works, everything he knows. And after that, he got an internship and he's working in a pre-construction management in Chicago. He explained in a one project, guys. Every course we have a one project. Anyway, one project. I always tell them to use that project, same project, do it multiple times and get another one project and showcase your portfolio. That's the one thing you have to do. Okay, he explained the blue beam and everything. You can see their course content. Okay, and the Primavera. So Primavera is, I hope you guys know about more than about me, more than about Primavera. So then he worked for the Jeddah Tower. He is the project planning manager for. He worked for Jeddah Tower also, the Jeddah Tower, world tallest building. See, two three people are. I mean, IIT people are worked here. IIT gold medalist will taught the course, and the world class working professional also. And you can see here Shivaji. He's a top-notch professional in structural dynamics with Python. How you can use the Python in structural dynamics? If someone from the computer science, I always tell them, so try learn these courses and show that at least if you didn't enroll any graduation in masters, I mean civil related courses, start learning these kind of things, and you can tell them so this is, I want to integrate the software into civil engineering. So that's why I took the software in masters. Eventually, I had a bachelor's in civil. Then I wanted to be into this. So that's why I am applying for your company. Then company trust you. So many courses are here. Okay, what you have to do? Just go and check new.Bhavanams C2C. There you can find many courses. And I hope this definitely help you guys. Guys, so people followed this and people got their results and they come and they told us because of your courses and your guidance and your mentorship, we got an opportunity. So that's why we are strongly promoting you. If you wanted to, just start learning, get your friends to learn the things and help them to know about the platforms and know about what main things they have to keep in mind while they are applying for. So these things will help them. Okay, so I'm done with my presentation, guys, and thank you so much. And I'm happy to take some questions from our people. Okay, so guys, how can I help you? Yeah, now you can. It's your time. My time was gone. Help you share
or I
that
can
resume
just
pattern.
rewatch this session because I want to
Yeah.
rewatch this. So
Okay.
will this be available on the website? C2C website?
It definitely going to be available on YouTube and also some FE course as well. Okay. So it will available on both. Why? Because people need to know how they can apply the jobs and everything. Yeah, this might be the, yeah, we will, it will available in our platforms, social media platforms. No worry. Yeah,
Okay.
thanks.
Okay. And
Yeah. So,
one
yeah.
more thing I want to ask regarding using, learning that pro software.
Mm-hmm.
That like if one want to learn Stat Pro quickly,
Mm-hmm.
uh, do the person need to know AutoCAD first, or he may can just start learning from
Oh,
the beginning in the Stat Pro?
okay. Are you good in any other softwares, structural softwares?
Uh, I would say not
Yeah,
other than
whatever it might be.
AutoCAD.
If you say no, that's fine. Okay. Okay, that's cool. But if you wanted to learn some other softwares like StatPro old version is too much hectic. So I won't recommend you to go for a old
Mhm.
version. But there was a StatPro Connect edition. That's what we taught in the course also. I would strongly recommend it to enroll our course, then you will get it. Just you have to spend, if you are watching one video per day, it might take you 30 days to learn it. And if you are watching for two videos per day, definitely it will make you 15 days is enough to learn the stat pro. And it's not a tool, man. It just is, if you,
Yes.
how much time you will take to learn a bike. If a one person guide you very well, maybe it hardly 7 days is enough to understand the bike, right? When you get a
Yes.
chance daily uses, then you can be in the pro in that, right? So the only the thing, so you
Yes.
have to be having a good feature. But in the StatPro Connect edition in our course, we explained in a clear concept. He is a teacher actually. I mean, like teacher means he's a professor and he is a MTech graduate and he worked for a Kirby, is a top company in US, India. Okay, it's a Dubai-based company. So he explained it very well, and he explained how you can use the editor also, like StatPro editor based there, and you can just like change the coding in. It's like not a coding. It's like changing the basic edition things, but you can understand it. Okay, so that's a easy thing, and I would strongly recommend you to watch 2 hours per day. Then you will get it in 15 days. So no one can get something which less than 15 days.
Okay. That's right. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks, Ahmad. Guys, if anyone have a questions, quick questions, and I had some couple of chats, so let me quickly go through this. Uh, your voice is a little bit. And hi, sir, Srinivas, sir. Actually, I work as a site engineer in about 6 months, and I really wanted to explore a construction engineering. So I am thinking take a big step for my masters in USA, and I am about the situation of USA visa. So it is that best time to do masters in USA or not? I'm literally confused about it. So if you go through my Instagram reel, one of the reel, I said like if you wanted to do it and do it. Okay, if you wanted to come, if you have a financial status, and if you had a bank loan or anything, just come and do it. No worry. So if something is not good for someone, it doesn't mean that you will be in that same phase. So nothing will be like it's like it's not a cakewalk for everyone. Okay, someone get an internship in the first semester or the second semester, someone get an internship in the final semester. Okay, so it's not a cakewalk for everyone. We don't know how your life or fate should be. You might get the job within the 1 year also, right? And don't, it's okay, visa situations, it's fine, still people are coming to the USA, right? Don't think about the visas. You are not coming for the softwares, right? And you construction, see, sometimes market might be somehow balanced in construction industry, so you don't need to worry much. But if you wanted to, you can start it. All what you have to do, you have to invest 40 lakhs for yourself. In your entire life, you have to invest 40 lakhs in yourself. However, you are investing in a stock market. Just if you have a 20 lakhs in your hand and you want to invest in stock market, but based on the market and based on your understanding and based on your capability to manage the stocks, you could invest. You know whether it will make you high or make you low. The same thing. Okay, you have to apply the same scenario in civil engineering also. If you have a 40 lakhs, come here and start reading the things and complete your masters and get your FE when you are in first semester. Okay, and start your applying for internships. You will definitely get an internship with, if you have a FE in your first semester, second semester you definitely get an internship. And once you get the internship, just go into any company and perform it very well and show that you are creating a value to the company. And if the company feels value, and if they had a situation to lay off, they won't lay off the people who are giving a value to the company. But at least you got a PE exam and you got a certifications, and you might be started your preparation with PE. If you go back to India, so you would be a rock star. Okay, it's not like, it's not an end of your life, right? It's all about, maybe you might lose 20 lakhs. It's okay, we can achieve it. But when you are studying it, and I will always suggest you guys, start repaying your education loans at this time. When you got to land up in a good opportunity, just start repaying. Oh, we don't know what's gonna be in the future. So if you start repaying it, then you will be feel happy. It's okay. You had a nice experience, USA experience, and then you will be good one day. Okay. And that's, I hope my answers will help you. But see, if I say positive things, you might hear a negative things also from someone's. Okay, just think whether which word have the impact and which word do I need to follow. This all about your call. No one can make your life better. You have to make your life better. And we took a decision. After having a 3 years of experience in India, no one can want to leave the country or leave the job which we are working, and that is a nice job where I'm back in India. So at least I am ready to invest myself and to in order to succeed in life. And I came here and I keep my efforts, and we got a good internship. And many people are here also. People got a good jobs, and they are well settled almost. So just imagine. So if anyone was there, and we don't know how our life should be. So hello, brother. Can I get this webinar video clippings if possible? Because I'm not able to listen this webinar due to network issue. Please kindly over the, yeah, definitely we'll provide that. And hi, sir. I'm thinking to take a step. And yeah, camera. Yeah, okay. So it's the same question. And I'm a mentor at We Connect Globe, and you can connect to me by searching my name, Yashashwini, California State University, Long Beach. Thank you, Yashashwini. Thank you so much for your support. And she was also she was a transportation engineering graduate student. So you can connect with her, and if you have any transportation questions, you can ask her. So many people are here to guide you guys. We have been through the struggles. We wanted to overcome those struggles. We overcome those struggles, and we are here to help the people who are going to take those struggles. We wanted to bypass your struggles. If you take opportunity, then you will bypass. Otherwise, come and here and struggle same like us, and just realize one day, once you left everything in your hand, just realize, okay, this is the struggle we have to face. And we are here to bypass the struggles. Just try to bypass your struggles. Okay, for a transportation engineering, when will they start the software courses? Uh, okay, transportation engineering, we are going to start a civil 3D. So that would be the good course. Maybe, yeah, maybe next month we are going to start. I'm coming to the USA to do masters in construction at the University of Houston fall 2025. My visa approved, and what should I have to this empty time? Give me any suggestions. Okay. Congratulations for your construction management slot in University of Houston. That's great, and you can connect with me. I will see. In University of Houston, we have a scholarship. I don't know you will get it. You got the 50% scholarship or not. So people who scheduled a meeting with me and who discussed with me, they got a scholarships. Okay, but we have a many ways to get the scholarship. Go and watch my YouTube videos. How I got the scholarship. Just understand what are the things I did. Start doing those same things. And if you stuck somewhere, go and schedule a meeting with me. So I was literally occupied, guys, so that's why I didn't get a chance to guide each and every person in online social media. So that's why I do have a platform where you can connect with me, so at least I can dedicatedly focus on your life, and I will give you personal suggestions there. Okay, can you please give a little more explanation on structural dynamics with Python course? Because I completed my master's in that and will help understanding the and taking a BIM course in BIM course in Bhavanams C2C currently. Okay, that's good. And this structural dynamics with Python course, it is all about how we can integrate the Python to in order to get those structural dynamics graphs. Response spectrum, how you can get a response spectrum by using the Pythons and by using the NumPy, and these all kind of things we used, and we generated the graphs in by using the Python. Okay, it's like if something you wrote a code, it's like automatic process. You don't need to do much things after later. So it's all about you already set up the workflow and it will do it on that code based, and it will give you every time the same answers. So that's kind of it's a good course actually. But if I don't have anything to show you at this time, so you can try reach out to our team. So there you can see our website and there you can see the numbers. If you can ask to them and they will send you the brochures and everything, so just start. And if I'm not wrong, you are still thinking to Bhavanam C2C BIM course. I also taking. Okay, so if you taken, that's good. And if you haven't taken, BIM is the excellent course, guys. Even I'm a structural engineer. I should enroll some BIM courses back in like almost 1 year back. You can also start regardless of your profession. If you are a civil engineer, BIM is essential for everyone. Start doing it. Okay, don't skip yourself. You cannot skip our fate or process. Okay, I bro Raju, I bro, I hope you are doing well, and it's a great conversation with you earlier regarding MEP course you suggested once again, and I'm briefing about my bachelor's was mechanical engineering 2016 and master's was computer science in 2022. In the past, I worked as a AP Panchayati department assistant civil and engineer. As now, I'm working as a OSP field engineer. I wanted to know some of the good training institutes and consultancies in USA that offer me MEP course so that I am ready to learn immediate and start my career in the same. Really appreciate your support and help. So yeah, okay, I can tell you one thing. For the MEP courses, the BIM course, we had a MEP also. Guys, BIM is for everyone. Okay, so we don't want to teach you only civil engineering skills. We wanted to make you good in other departments also. So that's why we are covering the BIM MEP course also in this in our BIM course. So if you go and enroll the BIM course, then you will be understand all the things. MEP also, and also we are dedicatedly going to make another MEP courses in the down the road, maybe after a couple of months. So definitely you will get a good source there. But if you wanted to learn something in here, it's USA. It's too costly actually. I have seen some MEP courses. They're charging more than $1,000, but I don't say it's worth taking, but I could tell you to start at least fill your gap with our MEP BIM course. If you ask me, our team, if you connect our team and if you ask them, they will give you only particularly mechanical MEP course. At least that would help you. Okay. Hi, Anna. My name is Shiva and I did my BTech and diploma in civil engineering. Right now, I am pursuing my master's technology management. So how can I switch my career to civil engineering path? And right now, I am preparing for FE. If you are good, I'm glad to hear this and sad to hear this. You have converted from civil engineering to computers, but glad to hear this and you are started preparing for FE. Get your FE first, but what I can suggest you right now, you don't have a time at this time. So start preparing a particular resume for civil engineers one. Okay. So as I told you, just keep only one phase in the top and prepare a resume and start learning the some related things. If you know pre-construction management combo course, we have construction management combo course in our Bhavanams CTC. Enroll these courses, learn the softwares, and replace your masters with these softwares. Like knowledge wise, I'm not telling you I learned this. You can replace it. And I took the software courses, but I have learned these pre-construction management or Primavera and also some other stuff. And you can show it Primavera and the remaining stuff. You can show that you are confident and you already started preparing for this. And if you get this FE, that's good. Start applying for the companies. As I told you, the process for finding out the companies, go and start applying for the companies. That's what I can. Okay, so our team sent you the some links to join our to look into our courses. Install our application, guys. So definitely that will help you guys. And my name is Shiva, and I think okay, guys. I think I already covered all of your questions. If I give an opportunity to talk with me, if anyone wants,
Um,
yeah,
Hello. Hi.
Did you
I'm
yeah, I am Srikant.
yeah. I mean, like, can you please elaborate little more about these organizations, ACI, AGC, and all these?
What do you want me to explain in ACI and these
I
things?
mean,
Use
like,
names and what their purpose?
no, no, no. I mean, like, I would like to apply jobs in these organizations. Can you? And I just know ACI and AGC. I mean, like, do you have? I mean, like, do you know any other organizations
Oh,
with
okay.
similar?
So see, these organizations, I don't think like you have to, you cannot apply to that organizations, but those are the organizations ACI and ASCE and AISC, American Institute of Steel Construction, American Society of Civil Engineers, and ACI, American Concrete Institute, okay, and Steel Deck Institute, and also Worldcraft Joist, okay. So, and SDI is the Steel Deck Institute, and also Machinery, TMI, if I'm not wrong, Machinery Institute and Precast Institute. So many institutes were there. What I'm trying to convey here. So if you go and look at their websites, there you can see some companies list. The companies tied up or they're associated with that these organizations where you can find the companies list. Okay, that's what I'm trying to tell you. Okay, you got it right.
Okay, okay, okay.
Yes, guys, I think I was don't have any questions at this time. So, but first of all, thank you so much for joining our today's webinar, and I hope you felt like it's an excellent session for you. If you gain any valuable suggestions or anything, try give your feedback in Instagram or any Bhavanam C2C or anywhere. So that would be very helpful for us to make these many more sessions in upcoming days. We are here to help you, and Bhavanams is success is never accidental. So definitely we have to go through the process, start learning the things, and prepare a portfolios, and just start applying for internships. Just go for a small companies and get. We don't know where the opportunity will come, but you have to be ready for that opportunity. That's what I can tell you. Okay. So thank you so much, guys. And if you wanted to schedule a meeting with me, www.weconnectglobe, if you just go there and click on it, and you can see how you can, that will leads you to the training, or else you can connect with the people who are in that contact. There might be a contact numbers in that website also. You can contact them, they will help you with that. Okay. So if you wanted to connect with, you can contact our team. So wherever you can see any number, you can contact them, they will help you. Okay, so perfect, guys. Thank you so much, and I love to have you all of you here. So today's in the morning, and yeah, it's a nice session. Thank you so much for your participation. So we'll come up with a new webinars in the upcoming days. Thank you, guys. Have a good weekend. Bye bye.
Thank you.